There we go. You got that? You got that in your earphones?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's a slap.
Right? Thanks to the homie C4, he hooked it up with the beat. Yeah, so what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Memes, Power, Respect. We are coming to you live-ish from the beautiful city of, where we at, Venice?
Yeah, I think Los Angeles would be the city. Who knows?
Oh, okay, I gotcha. And we are here with, I want to say my friend. Can I say my friend?
Yeah, we're homies.
Okay, we're homies. There we go. I like that. With my homie. Your name, or should I bleep that out?
Everyone knows me as RawMeatExperiment.
That's true. So, before we get into the raw meat experiment kind of thing here, so you and I have gone way back on the interweb for shit. I don't know how many years. Like,
I can't even remember anymore. It's got to be like coming up on 7, 6.
Yeah, that feels about right. Shit, man. Like, we were homies with a bunch of old heads from the OG interwebs, the back in the meme war days.
Yeah, I think we were lurking in the group chats.
Yeah. That's right. We did have a group chat. That's right. Yeah, but yeah, man. This is John. Everybody. He runs. I want to say, is it cool? I
Yeah.
give the rundown on what you had popping.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah. So I know John from, of course, Instagram, where he had a bunch of pages, like most of us do and have had. The famous one that blew everybody's socks off was Cabbage Cat memes.
Yeah, Cabbage Cat was the first.
Dude, that shit was it's still popping, but you don't go hard on it like you used to.
Nah, it's just kind of chilling. Back in the day, it was like I was doing some shit that nobody else was really.
Yeah. It was true because everybody was always looking to your page and be like, oh shit, that's the new shit. Who's that? Oh, that's Cabbage Cats. Okay, and you're always kind of low key, just like me. I was kind of low key too, but yeah, Cabbage Cat memes was cool. That's still cool. If you guys got to check it out, that's the OG page, right?
Yeah, that's my first Instagram, I think.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, cool. And then you had, I know you had like Jazz Cabbage, wasn't it? Like Jazz Cabbage. You still fuck with that one or not?
It's chilling. I posted on it a little bit like a year ago, but I'm not currently smoking cannabis.
Oh,
so
I gotcha.
I don't want to like fuck with the memes when I'm not using it. I feel like a cheater.
Like an imposter?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Doggo's Doing Things.
Doggo's Doing Things. That was the other one.
I still
too.
run that.
Uh-huh.
That's it's like 2.93 million. now.
Is it really that big?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The dog people, they're out there.
Dude, fucking canine lovers coming in heavy.
Yep.
I like that. But yeah, Doggo's Doing Things, Cabbage Cat memes. I know you had your Honda one. Remember the Honda one? You still do that one?
Nah, that one's gone. It was specific 2001 Civic.
Specific 2001 Civic. And that was your ride, right?
Yeah, that was my car. It was a 2001 Civic. Cat's Doing Things. That's at like 1.5 million.
Damn.
I don't know. I've made like a billion memes, like pages, and abandoned them.
Yeah, I mean, I've done the same thing, but yours have grown to like, man, how many, like collectively followers you got? Like, I don't know how many million, like.
I think pages that I've started and made like is over 10 million.
Fuck, that's great, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane. Man, how does it make you feel though? I mean, is it,
I honestly don't feel anything from it.
Really?
No, I don't know. It's cool. Like, I think we're like addicted to some sort of attention from it or something, but I don't know, like having the followers, I've never got like an ego about it or something. It's just like, I think I'm lucky to be able to do it. Like somehow we have some special ability to like get pages to pop, and like a lot of people try really hard and can't.
That's true.
But I just have fun with what I'm doing at the time, and then I kind of move on. Like,
yeah.
All those pages were cool, but after you do the same thing for like 5 years, you just kind of like move on to something else.
Yeah, that's true, man, because I've had pages too, just, of course, everything that I was trying to do wasn't really no one was really taking the bait. You know what I mean? Sometimes it happens, sometimes it does. But I still fuck with my main one, of course.
Yeah.
That's the only one I post shit on. I do some OG shit every once in a while, but you know, I like to. Like you said, it's kind of. I don't want to say it's mundane, but in a sense, it's like, you know.
It comes in waves. Like sometimes you feel like doing it.
Exactly. And I remember it was probably like a year ago. Remember you hit me up. You were like, "Hey, bro, like this is tight. You're making some original shit." I was like, "Yeah, I'm actually feeling it again." So that was one of those waves. But now it's like everything's changing. Like you know, of course, the you know, algorithm and people making reels and posting videos and, you know, not so much static memes anymore.
Yeah.
As much as they used to. You know, it's kind of changed the dynamic for me a little bit. So, you know, I kind of have moved to, you know, posting more videos, more engaging content, which is fine. I mean, I can make original shit if I wanted to, but you know, of course that takes a lot of time. Yeah. I've got like, you know, 50 projects going on at once.
Yeah, people want video now anyway, for the most part.
I get it. I mean, it's engaging. It's cool. You know, you can see somebody's personality come through. You know, and you get to pick and choose who you like to fuck with, and you know, that's cool. I get it. I like it because I found some video creators, you know, who are making little shorts that, you know, Instagram shorts that are, you know, pretty funny, and they're cool little characters. Personalities are key, man, and especially in today's TikTok world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's perfect. I think it's a good evolution.
Yeah. I'm with it. I'm not opposed to it, so I'm cool with that. But what we are here for today, besides just wanted to talk to you. I mean, this is the first time I've met you.
Yeah.
You know, in person, in the flesh. I think we were supposed to hang out, like, I don't know, a couple years ago when you first came out here. Like, you're not from here, right?
Nah, I've been here for like a year and a half, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, and where did you come from exactly?
I came from Atlanta. I was there for 2 years, and then before that, Boston for my whole life.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, yeah. See, I've never been to Boston. I'm planning on going. I want to get there before the baseball season ends. Check out Fenway just because of that shit. But you know, I'm a big baseball guy. But Atlanta, that's where Middle Class Fancy is from.
Oh yeah,
another one of the homies.
Yeah, he was like one of my best friends over there.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Him and his fam were straight up. They're cool ass people. So
I would drive over there on the weekend and just annoy the shit out of them and leave on Monday morning.
Hit and run.
Yeah,
I like that. But yeah, no, like I was saying, you know, first time I met you was today, you know, and of course you've got this new project on your hands, which is actually kind of intriguing, man. It's blown up, and it's kind of cool to see the response that you're getting from a lot of people, man. Like, so what it is, it's you have a new account on Instagram, solely on Instagram.
Yeah, they kicked me off TikTok.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. So tell us a little about your new project, your new account. So what's popping with that?
Yeah, so I was just at a point where I kind of like wasn't into making memes. I still do it for like my income is making memes for different pages and shit like that. Right. But for myself, I just wasn't feeling it for a minute, and then I just like fell down some rabbit hole of like diet and nutrition shit. Yeah. And I just got hardcore into that. I was following a bunch of like carnivore pages, which is just like eating mostly meat type shit. Yeah. And I fell into a hole of like finding people that were eating raw and like reading books about like cultures that ate raw. Yeah. And I was like, I want to try it. And I know how like disgusting and funny and ridiculous it is. So like I'm definitely going to put it online and make it into a meme page too, because that's what I do. Right. So I did that. The first like 30 days, like I didn't even promote it at all. I never posted it on a single one of my pages. I never told any meme page friends about it. Right. So I was just doing it.
I had to find it on my own.
Yeah. I didn't tell anybody because it's just too much to explain to everybody at once.
I mean, it explains itself though once they find it.
Yeah. So I did it. I was like, I'm gonna eat raw meat in front of Whole Foods every day and post 1 minute of it on Instagram. And just see like what happens, you know, like as like a health experiment, kind of like a what's that dude that ate McDonald's and shit?
Yeah, fuck. Well, there's an old guy that ate it for like 40 years. He's ate like Big Mac, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever. I'll just do that as an experiment on myself and see if I feel better or worse. Yeah. And I did it for like 30 days every day, and I think I had like 800 or like 1,000 followers after a month.
Oh shit.
And it was just like low key.
Yeah.
Like a couple of random people found me and shit
Yeah.
like that. But then I forget who it was. It was like there was a couple like decent sized meme pages found it
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
And they all shared it at the same time, and I just got like
Oh.
100 text messages from everybody I've ever known online.
Got it.
That
got
was like,
it.
"Are you okay, bro?"
Ah,
It was
yeah,
like
you all right?
mental health check.
Uh-huh.
Like dad moms and like all
Oh,
these
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
came out. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Bro."
They're
They're
like, is this real?
yeah, they're like, if you're doing this to feel better, we're cool with it.
Yeah.
If you're doing this because you're gone crazy, then we're
Let's talk. Let's have a meme
Yeah.
intervention. That's funny. So, as of today, you're going on day number what?
Today is day 176.
Fucking shit, dude.
And like I was like, I can't actually do it every day. I mean, it's only like a couple minute drive to get here, and then
Yeah.
I just eat lunch and shit. So
Yeah.
it's not extremely time consuming, but
Yeah.
I post it every single day. I'm gonna do it for at least 1 year.
365.
Yep.
Wow.
So I'm almost halfway.
Yeah, almost. So the meme guy has actually become a meme in real life.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
I've never been the one that was in the memes until now.
And it's kind of funny because I see you making memes about what you're doing. Like
Yeah.
it's like a meta loop, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
it's so crazy, dude.
Well, it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to like sit there and say I'm an expert and
Yeah.
like I know better than everybody else. But it's like, so that's why I make memes making fun of it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like memes about tapeworms and shit like
Right,
that.
right, right.
'Cause,
And
like,
then
that just makes it so more people are open to seeing it. They're like, okay, he's not trying to say he's like a genius. He's just like, I'm trying something new.
yeah. I like the ones about Big Grill.
Yeah.
That's funny. So tell me who Big Grill is.
Well, Big Grill, that's just the people that want us to cook our food. They're the Illuminati of like meat, you know? They're like, we want you to burn this shit before you eat it. Keep you a little dumb, keep you on your toes a little bit.
I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. We're the sheep, right?
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, I
Yeah.
get it.
The wolves want us to cook our food so they can control us.
That's great, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah. So you have you actually have some raw meat in front of you. And
Oh,
you've
yeah.
got tell me what you got in front of you there.
Well, I got
It looks delicious, by the way.
Yeah, these are some ribeye steaks.
Okay.
I got 12 of the best eggs in California.
Really?
At least, yeah. They're from like San Diego. They don't feed them corn. They don't feed them soy.
Yeah.
They're out eating grass and bugs all day. That's where all the nutrients in the yolk comes from.
Uh-huh.
I just got some spring water.
Uh-huh.
Here's some liver. That gets a little messy when I eat it. But
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. Oh yeah, that's
It's a
jiggly as
little
fuck.
gross.
Yeah, I can see we're connected to the little renal thing there. That's cool. That's wild, dog. Seriously, that's crazy. So, tell me. Okay, I've got like a ton of questions about this shit. I
Yeah,
don't
go.
know, like like you said, you're not an expert, this and that, but of course you've experienced some nutritional changes, health changes.
Yeah.
What's like the number one change that you've noticed since you've been taking this on, or how long did it take for you to notice something like that?
Yeah, so I started for like the last many years. I was eating mostly plants, and I was always watching like vegan propaganda movies. So
Yeah.
I was like, meat's bad for you. It's gonna give you a heart attack.
Listening to a lot of Morrissey, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
So then I was just like feeling like shit. Like I had back pain. I was always tired. I was taking naps. I was like getting dizzy when I was driving.
Yeah.
My breakfast would just be like a giant kale and like fruit shake, and then I would eat a bunch of bagels with hummus and shit. So I didn't know anything. I was just like, I was eating all sugar and then wondering why I was still hungry and like spinning around and shit.
Yeah, and
But-
crashing all day, right?
Yeah, so I didn't know anything, but I found some people on YouTube that were like, why I'm anti-vegan and shit like that, and I was like, holy shit, I've never heard
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah,
So I watched it like kind of like angrily, like you're obviously wrong, you dumbass.
right.
But I just started reading shit like that, and I was like, okay, so these people are saying meat's good. It's like our natural human diet could be mostly meat, and that's what makes you feel healthier. So I
Uh-huh.
just started doing that shit, and like my skin is like 100 times better. I always had like acne from some shit I was eating.
Yeah.
Not sure exactly what.
Fruity Pebbles or something.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles fucked me up. And then my back pain and neck pain is gone.
Really?
Yeah. What else? just like energy, like mental health better.
Really?
Like looking forward
Everything.
to. Yeah, pretty much. Like looking forward to like, I don't know. Before I was just like smoking weed all day, like waiting for the day to end. I was like, I have nothing to do.
I get it.
And then like now I'm just kind of like, damn, I wish it was a little bit longer. Like, there's a
I
whole
need-
bunch of shit I want to do.
I need 8 more hours.
Yeah.
That way I can eat 2 steaks.
Exactly. I need more money too because the meat's kind of expensive.
I know. If you're buying fucking ribeye every day, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not cheap.
The
And then-
ribeye is just for the podcast.
Oh, I got you. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Which is going to be sponsored by us today.
Oh, thank you, bro.
So yeah, no, of course, thank you, man. So what you did right now, listen, you cracked 6. What are they like? Okay,
yeah, that's 6 eggs.
organic eggs. Can we use that term? I don't know.
Yeah.
See, what are the terms here? Because people say everything's essentially organic.
In a way, yeah.
But what is this? Like,
Organic has a bunch of laws, and like most of them are scams. But
these
this
are the
is
ones.
100% organic
Feed.
feed, so they can't use certain pesticides on it. Corn and soy free. That's the big one.
Okay.
It's pretty damn hard to find that. We can
Okay.
only get that because we're here
Here at
like
Whole Foods.
in Venice. But is that too loud?
No, that's fine.
Most chickens are fed corn and soy. Kind of fucks them up. I mean, everyone knows like all the chickens living in those huts shitting on each other all
Yeah.
day. Like they're kind of sick, and it's I don't know. I try to avoid eating.
They're made to die.
Yeah, I try to avoid eating like the factory farm shit anyway, just like morally, but also just because the nutrition of animals living outside is better.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And this is like, is it really hard to find this kind of like eggs? I mean, outside of like Venice or like LA, because we're in LA right now. We're literally outside of a Whole Foods on Venice off of. I'm not
Yeah.
going to give your location off, but
Yeah.
we're deep in fucking LA territory right here. So like, I know
Yeah.
everyone's on their health kick for some kind
I mean, you
of
can
kick out
you
here.
can find pasture raised anywhere. Pasture raised and organic. That's like what I look for. That pasture raised just means that they go outside and eat bugs.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, you can get them at like Costco and shit. But you can tell by the yolks, like they have different colors.
Yeah.
Like the pasture raised at Costco is probably like they let them outside for 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, in a little cage. I get it outside.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
still covered. But yeah, so what you're gonna do now, I mean, is what you've been doing for.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do my daily video while we're doing this.
Okay, perfect,
Is that
dude.
cool?
No, of course, please.
Yeah. All right, we got the microphone on. So yeah, every day I just do like a 60-second little thing. I put some stuff in the video. We got the eggs. We're just gonna hit a steak,
I love it.
and I do 60 seconds because that's what fits on Reels.
Oh, I gotcha.
Sometimes I do YouTube too, but I quit for a bit.
This is amazing, dude. Do your thing. I'm gonna take a picture of you right here, bro. So yeah, this is cool. So my man's eating a raw ribeye right now. How does it taste?
It's really good. It's a little warm from the sun too, so the fat's melting.
So-
Yeah, it's incredible. Ribeye's like the fattiest one you can get.
yeah, that's my favorite.
That's why it's expensive.
Yeah.
People want the fat. Keeps you full all day.
Makes sense. So what is it? What's the consistency of like a raw steak? I mean, I've kind of eaten raw meat before, incidentally.
Like rare.
Yeah, yeah,
Rare, it's like the same thing except you don't get that little like burnt taste on the outside.
yeah.
Rare, yeah, so the theory is that heat destroys some of the nutrients. So if you eat it raw, you get everything. And my
Gotcha.
theory on that is if you cook something for a long time,
Yeah.
then it turns into charcoal
Yeah.
with like zero nutrients at all.
Yeah.
So when it starts, it has 100%, and charcoal has 0%. So like however long you cook it is just like however much you want to kill some nutrients to have a little bit better taste.
Got it.
And like, of course, it does taste a little better but you get used to it. You know?
Okay.
You adapt.
And
All
that,
right.
and you're gonna wash it down with some eggs.
Yeah, I'm gonna chug some of these eggs.
My man, you just sucked down 6 fucking yolks.
Yeah, those things are gonzo.
Wow.
We call those slonkers because they just like slonk, 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 slonk. But
You did make a meme of that the other day where it was like missed call by grandma.
yeah.
6 missed calls or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she said, "What the fuck is a slonker?"
I know. People always think those are real. I'm like, Because a lot of the people that follow that page are like nutrition people,
Right.
and like they don't really. There's like they're not exactly the deep meme people.
Right.
So
right.
like I can use those old memes, but with nutrition
I
shit,
love it,
and
dude,
it's like
perfect.
brand new
It's
to them.
perfect. I know. I love it. I love it. This is great, dude. Oh my god. You just bit that fatty part like. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it tastes like, or it has the texture of like candle wax.
Yeah. I see. I've eaten that before.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that. It's not like I would go and buy one right now and throw it back. But what about?
All right, that's good for my video. I'll post that up later.
What about like the homie Liver King?
Oh, Liver
What do you think about that fool? Besides that, he's like 4 foot tall, but yeah.
Yeah, he's extremely funny, I think. He's like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Basically, what it is, he made millions of dollars selling those like pills of organs. So it's like a supplement company, but I don't know. It's like they take organs like liver, like
Right,
this,
right.
and they turn it into dust, and they put it in pills. So like this probably costs like $1, but if that was turned into pills, it would cost like 50.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
yeah, so he has that company. They do good, and it's like if you don't want to eat liver because people think it's gross,
Yeah.
then the pills are cool. So like I tell people to buy the pills if they don't want to eat it. But
And liver's supposed to be one of the best things that you can eat. Is that true?
yeah, nutritionally, there's nothing stronger than liver.
Really?
Yeah. So it is the number one most nutritional food. I have my mom on the pills and shit because she's like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically he had a bunch of money from selling those pills, and then he just hired a marketing company, and they made him into a character and do these videos now.
Yeah.
So like the Instagram, it's probably partially because it's funny.
Yeah.
It's also a marketing thing, and it's also I think he's probably a good person that just wants to kind of help people, but also get rich as fuck at the same time.
I get it. He's like a young, like a prequel Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, like there's people online that are promoting shit that's way fucking worse than he is, you know?
That's
like
true.
he's just promoting working out and eating healthy, so
Yeah.
even if it is kind of cringe in some ways, like
Yeah.
he's doing better than most people are.
Yeah, because he's getting those eyeballs on him. That's what he's paying for. I
Yeah.
mean, that's cool. I mean, everybody. I just came across that fool like without even looking for him.
Yeah,
So
yeah. He's everywhere,
Uh-huh.
and it's cool for me too, because like I started eating raw eggs and liver and shit before he made that Instagram,
Yeah.
and then he came out. It got to like 2 million or whatever. So now everybody's like, this is normal. Like
Yeah.
he like normalized it. So like people still call me crazy a little bit, but most of them are like, oh yeah, Liver King does that. It's normal.
Yeah. Normal is like, I don't know, majority, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not normal, dog. Either is Liver King. Does he actually eat raw shit? I have never seen
Yeah.
him eat stuff.
He says that he does.
Oh, okay.
He has some videos of it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was probably forced by his marketing team. It's
Yeah,
all good.
exactly.
Is there someone else like in this space that's like kind of, I don't want to say competing, but like doing the same?
Yeah, there's some people on YouTube, but not on like Instagram really.
Yeah.
I think me and Liver King.
Yeah.
There's a dude Paul Saladino. He does a bunch of.
Oh, I've heard of that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tight with him.
Oh, okay,
I'm
cool.
probably gonna meet up with him pretty soon in Texas, but he's cool. He does like cooked meat, raw organs, and fruit. That's like his.
Oh, okay.
So that you know you cover everything you need there, and it's pretty fun.
Okay. And then like, do you? Okay, like like when you take a shit, like it's got to be crazy, right?
Nah, for some reason it's just like
Really?
perfectly fine.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's my number one question that I got asked, and it's
Really?
like, so the reason that I'm doing this was like an experiment to see if I could improve how I feel,
Right.
and if I was like shitting swords every day or like
Right.
having trouble, then I would have just like stopped, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I threw up, if I got sick,
Oh yeah.
if anything negative happened, I would have stopped. And I figured, like the first like couple days I was here, I just like took a bite of ground beef and I was like just like waiting to die, you know? And then like day 15, I ate raw chicken for the first time.
Oh my god.
And I was like, all right, somehow I haven't got sick yet.
Yeah.
And that was like, I was getting no views either. Like I was just doing it to see.
Yeah.
Because I remember some girl commented on the raw chicken one, and she was like, "You really just did this for like 12 likes?" And I was like, "Yeah, isn't that hilarious?" I was like, "The lower, the funnier." To be honest, eating raw chicken for 12 likes is funnier than eating it for 1,000,000 likes.
Right? I agree 100%. And that's like the stigma too. Like there is stigma around this, right? Like
Yeah, for sure. People go crazy. I've had a couple people out here just like start being like, "What you're doing is wrong. You have to take it home and put sauces on it and clean it and respect the animal properly." I'm like,
first of all, he's dead.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, first of all, it's dead. Second of all, I'm respecting it properly. Like, I'm eating it with my hand. I'm not lighting it on fire. I'm not covering it in plants. Like, I'm eating the animal in my hand. Like, if somebody was going to eat my body, I'd rather them do that than, like, throw it on a grill or something. You know?
Understandable, for sure. My thing about, like, the chicken, like I've been told my whole life, like, you can't touch it. You can't cross-contaminate anything. You know what I mean? You can't touch anything after you've touched one type of meat, and you can't touch this and that, and you're going to get salmonella and all kinds of shit. I mean, what do you think that's all about? I mean, I'm sure it's real. Salmonella is out there.
Yeah, I mean, these bacteria are real, but I think it's like, it's kind of like how COVID is. Like, if you get it and you're already, like, weaker, then you get sick.
Yeah.
But if you...
Oh, he's spitting conspiracy theories.
Oh, shit, that's me.
I like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I think if I was like sick already or like hungover as fuck or like in a weakened state and I ate raw chicken, maybe salmonella would fuck me up.
Yeah.
But I think just like a healthy person eating a healthy chicken, raw is fine.
Yeah.
And like in Japan, people send me pictures from bars in Japan and they have raw chicken at the bar.
Really?
Like raw chicken sashimi.
Yeah.
And they have raw liver. Like they eat shit raw like all day over there, and it's just way less normal here.
Yeah.
And it probably has part to do with the like factory farms here, how the chickens are all fucked up.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, with all the farms, well, majority out here, especially like in California, like there's so many people here, so many farms. I know, especially like where I live, like there's like cows like fucking all fucked up on the side of the road, like eating grain, all fucking lazy and shit, all big and fat.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like the chickens too. I haven't seen any chicken farms over there, but I'm sure I'm going to take a closer look now. But I know in California, that's why I asked. Like, it's kind of hard to get like good quality meats, good quality eggs, any type of like. Also like the milk, like real milk.
Yeah.
You know, I saw you drinking some camel milk the other day. Was that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Camel milk?
Yeah, I had camel, donkey, water buffalo, sheep, goat, cow. I think that's my list of milks that I've had. But I order all that shit from an Amish farm in Pennsylvania.
Really?
Because the Amish go hard. Like, they don't use any chemicals. They're like the only ones that still do the healthiest food possible.
Yeah.
And like the FDA sues them all the time.
Oh,
like,
shit.
They're the only ones left, you know?
I get it.
So that's probably not going to last too much longer. But they got all the milks raw. They don't cook it at all.
Yeah.
No pasteurized shit. And yeah, for meat, I just do grass-fed, grass-finished. Like, if they eat grass the whole time, that's what they're supposed to eat, and that leaves a healthy animal. So when they eat grains, they get a little fat and fucked up, and they're on antibiotics and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's the same. Any animal.
Like us too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I know they feed cows grains to get them fat, and then they tell us that they're heart healthy.
Got it.
Yeah, any animal that eats its natural diet is healthy, pretty like 99% of the time. So like 99% of cows eating grass are healthy, and I think that's the same with any animal, including humans. Yeah. And the question just at that point is, what is our natural diet? And it can't be grains, because grains are new from agriculture. Like most of the fruit and vegetables that we eat are kind of like been genetically changed up to this point, and probably weren't very abundant before. And all the cave paintings and all the history that you find of like checking out the bones and shit, they were eating like 90% meat. Yeah. Pretty much like meat and fat, like the Inuit, the Maasai in Africa. I talk to people that live there on Instagram every day.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And today he just sent me a picture. He's like, we prepared the cow blood for the morning. And
oh my God.
They live off cow blood, cow milk. They mix it up, and they live for 6 months of the year off just milk and blood from cows that they have, and they don't even kill them. Like, they just drain blood and milk from them and live off of that.
Wow, that's super interesting.
And they're like 6'5", like strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they go hunting for like hours. Like
Yeah.
they can do anything.
Have you ever thought of like hitting the gym, like, you know, all day, every day?
I don't go hard on it. I'm kind of like, I skate around here for a couple hours a day, and I like going on walks, and I do like calisthenic shit a little bit, like a couple pull-ups and push-ups, but I'm not trying to. I did the diet shit just because like I had problems that was making me like sleep and like feel like shit all day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel good now, and I just do whatever I want to do each day. Like, I never been a gym person. Always like skateboarding over sports type of shit, but it's possible. Maybe I'll do it eventually.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Come on in. What's going on?
When you could be murdering your thirst with liquid death.
Oh my god, I started doing my videos on liquid death.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank
Is
you
that
so
for
much.
us?
It goes great with raw meat.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Enjoy. Murder your thirst.
Thank you so much. That's
Hell yeah, we got liquid death.
that's great. That was kind of odd. She's gonna take a picture for us. Let's give her something to post on the gram. There you go. Have at it, bitch. Thanks, Liquid Death.
Thank you.
But yeah, so like I'm sure like this is changing like the way that your testosterone reacts to, you know, any active movement or anything like that, in comparison to when, like, you know, you're smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be. There's got to be some kind of connection.
Yeah, I think like there's probably like hundreds of nutrients that my body hasn't seen in hella long. Because I was living off like, I mean, I did eat all the plant shit, but I was living off just like I never had a animal organ in my entire life, you know?
Yeah.
So I probably got like some shit filled up that I was missing out on for a long time. And I'm eating mostly protein.
Yeah.
And people are always like, isn't that too much protein? I'm like, I don't know. What else am I supposed to eat? I don't keep track of it.
That's true. Yeah.
It's like, I feel like shit if I eat bread and grains and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like I can eat meat, fruit, and vegetables.
Yeah. That's like.
I can eat potatoes and shit too, but.
Well, you notice too, like when I used to work in offices, people be like, "Hey, let's go get lunch," and they come back with fucking just smash like a foot-long sandwich, like meats and cheeses and all fucked up, and they come back and they're like sleeping like, oh fuck, you know, like 30 minutes later, they're all jacked up.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed too, because I've kind of, I don't want to say like got rid of all like carbs or breads or anything, like, because I need it. I kind of crave it a little bit.
Yeah.
But like as soon as I like push that aside and like put protein to the front, you know, I feel better. I have more energy. I'm not, like you said, I'm not tired.
Yeah, the protein is important. I'm not anti-carb either. Like, I have carbs and I drink raw milk every day.
Yeah.
That has carbs, and I eat fruit whenever I want.
Right.
And shit like that. Potatoes is cool, but I just avoid the grains, like the
Corn.
bread. Yeah, like bread. It's all just like seeds, rice, kind of like that shit. All just. It's not necessary for your health. Like, if it works for you, it's fine. Do it. But for me, it wasn't working for me, and like I just cut out that food group, and that just leaves me with meat, fruit, and vegetables, and like I just feel 100 times better doing that.
Yeah. Do you supplement anything like that you're missing? Do you think that you're missing? Do you eat veggies? Like,
yeah, a little bit, but not really.
It's mostly just protein.
Yeah, mostly meat, fruit. I have some seafood a little bit.
Yeah.
I think like all supplements and vitamins come from food in the first place.
True.
So you can get everything that you need from food. And I think the best ways to get it are from meat and organs.
Yeah.
And even like raw milk has everything that like a small cow needs to turn into a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that's like pretty much a complete nutrition. Egg yolks are a complete nutrition to turn it into a big bird.
True.
So, I mean, with those things, and especially raw, like you get creatine when you eat raw meat, and when you cook it, it kills it. So, like, that's why people take creatine supplements. People take enzyme supplements, but, like, you kill the enzymes when you cook it. So, like, if you don't cook it, all these, like, pills that they sell in the store are kind of unnecessary.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Fuck, dude. I mean, these are some things that have been in the back of my mind, but I was like, oh, you know what? I have heard this before, and you know, like, I trust you 100%.
Yeah,
like you're still here on 177 days later. You know what I'm saying?
These things, like me and the raw meat community, all the people that I talk to, like these are the things we talk about. But I mean, of course, there's people that disagree with us, seeing that 99.99% of people disagree with us.
That's true because I mean this is what everybody's taught. I mean, cook your food. Don't
Yeah.
eat shit. Wash your hands.
Uh-huh.
Don't eat anything that's not pasteurized. Never drink raw eggs unless you're fucking Rocky.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that kind of thing. I mean, I have seen back in the day that they would use liver a lot to cook meals.
Yeah, liver and onions used to be popular.
That's what I'm saying.
And they would give, like, doctors would give kids cod liver oil, or, like, pregnant women. And,
yeah.
like, their cod liver was just, like, that's what they gave you as medication to give you all your nutrients that you needed. Beef liver is the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are, like, I think cow liver is the number one. And then second is oysters. Oysters is the second most nutritious food.
After what?
After beef liver.
Really?
Yeah.
So beef liver and then oysters.
Uh-huh.
Fucking oysters, really?
Yeah, and on Fridays they got them $1 each in Whole Foods.
Oh, dude, you're gonna live like a fucking.
It's the only place I can afford it. I come here on Fridays. All the restaurants out here, they're like $6 each. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, and you would think that Whole Foods would be a little more pricey.
Yeah.
Where's the other places that you grab like your meats from?
I order a bunch of shit from online.
Yeah.
The farms online are better, but it's just here. I can always find it fresh.
Yeah.
And like the beef that I get is from California. It's
Uh-huh.
grass fed. I've talked to the farmers. So that shit's pretty good. It's $8 a pound for the top quality shit.
Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, that's.
So I eat like
that's-
1 or 2 a day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like 2 pounds, ish.
Yeah, like 2 pounds probably, or like 1.5 if I eat a bunch of eggs and milk and other shit.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite meat so far? Like to smash.
So taste-wise, like raw seafood is the best. Like I think raw fish tastes better than cooked fish. And like raw seafood is pretty normal, like sushi, everything.
Sashimi,
You can buy raw fish at like gas stations, like gas station sushi, like so nobody's really worried about that as much.
True.
Raw dairy is amazing. I have raw butter, cheese, and milk all the time, and those are like superfoods,
Yeah.
like that shit's. It's not like eating too much cheese is bad. It's like I got friends online that just like eat a pound a day, and they're like, I'm just driving across the country eating 10 pounds of cheese and I'm good.
Yeah.
And so those are the two best tasting. For land animals, like beef is what I eat most, but it's just kind of boring is all.
Yeah.
Like it just tastes a little better when it's cooked. I
Yeah.
eat lamb. Lamb is pretty good. Bison and elk are both solid, but I'm cow over everything.
Yeah.
What else? Chicken is honestly raw chicken is good.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Like
It's like kind of like there's like a lot of chew to that, no?
not really. Like the good chickens from like I'll order them from the Amish farm and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. The texture is like you're eating fish, and you just get like a good chicken taste. It's like hydrating as fuck. I don't know. Like the first few times I was scared of it, but the last few times I was scared of how much I liked it.
Of eating the raw chicken. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, so
But I don't eat it all the time. Maybe that's like once every week or two just
Yeah.
to switch it up.
yeah. And then like your favorite milk?
My favorite milk is cow. Yeah. A lot of people like goat and sheep. Sheep's really sweet. Camel's kind of like the least sweet one.
Yeah.
It's like $15 for like a little fucking thing of it.
Oh, wow.
'Cause it's hard to milk camels, I guess. But yeah, I always say like camel milk tastes like you spilled cow milk into the sand and started licking it up off the sand. So it's not quite as good, but yeah.
I can see that. I can see that. And then you fuck with goat milk though.
Yeah, goat milk is solid.
Damn, we got fucking Richie Valens flying overhead right now.
California is one of the only states that you can get raw milk in the stores. So like
Yeah.
you can't do it here, but Sprouts
Sprouts
has raw cow milk. And
Now,
there's some other stores that have goat milk out here too.
Do they just say it's raw and just fucking?
They don't lie about it, nah. It's
are
like
you sure?
yeah, I went to the farm the other day and
Oh, did you?
I drank straight out of a cow.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That's the biggest raw milk company in the entire world.
In the world.
Yeah, so that's the one they sell at Sprouts and shit. I did that with the owner. He drank milk out of the cow too.
Yeah, and you were over there for the weekend, right?
Yeah.
And
That was like a week ago.
he invited you out, right?
It was a camping. They had this event called Camping with the Cows, and I was like, that sounds funny as fuck. I want to go.
Yeah.
And then once they found out I was going, they gave me like the VIP package and shit.
Perfect.
I was like, let me drink out of a cow. They're like, we can't. I was like, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But we did it.
And not to out you or anything, but like, do you like? I'm assuming that you have cooked foods?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can edit this out if you want.
No, I don't hide anything. I mean, I still go out with friends and I eat with my girlfriend and shit.
Yeah.
So like I eat cooked meals a couple times a week, and I eat fruit and vegetables. But I'd say raw meat is like 75 to 85% of my meals.
Okay.
It's just the habit became so easy.
Yeah.
Like the shit's always ready.
True.
You just go in your fridge, you get it, you eat in 5 minutes, and you're full for like 6 hours. So it's like,
gotcha.
it's like I always just wanted like the simple meal that's like dog food where you can just eat the same shit all the time. And like I found it. Like it literally takes me 5 minutes to eat twice a day, and I'm good for the whole time. Like, and it's
That's
like
great.
when you eat raw beef, muscle meat has like pretty much every nutrient you would need to be alive forever.
To function, yeah.
So like you're getting like a complete. It's like people always like you like Soylent or drink all these weird fucking chemical drinks, but it's like nah, like beef that it's existed the whole fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
We already have that. We already have that food. If you want to eat one thing forever, there's a dude Sean Baker. If you've heard of him on Instagram, he's like the carnivore diet father, and he's just ate nothing but like he just eats ribeyes every day. That's it.
Wow.
Well, he eats eggs a little bit, but
his butcher must love him.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
He's like, all you need is muscle meat, and he has all these world records. He's like 55. He's jacked as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, he's on it. Is there you were talking about like your girlfriend and stuff like is she on this program too? Like she don't fuck with it?
Nah, she'll put like raw eggs in her smoothies, and she tried raw milk, but it wasn't working for her as well as it was for me. Dairy doesn't quite work for everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, she eats a little bit. She tries it, but she's like, I'd rather just eat different stuff.
Like I can't put raw camel milk on my Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly. She's not jumping into it yet.
Like the raw milk thing, like for me, I'm what they say, like I would self-diagnose it. I'm like lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes like when I drink milk, like regular fucking whole milk, I love whole milk, like from fucking Stater Brothers, Ralph's, whatever. Sometimes it affects me and sometimes it doesn't, and then sometimes it affects me like crazy. Where you got like gas in your chest, your entire body feels all fucked up, and other times like I'm fine. It's like, oh, nothing happened today. Do you know why that would happen?
Yeah, so when they pasteurize it, they've only been pasteurizing for like 100 years, and before that, people like milk and cheese, like any mention of milk and cheese before that for 10,000 years was raw. Yeah. Like that's just the normal way for it to be. It should actually be like normal milk as raw milk, and then you call the rest of it cooked milk. But when they cook it, it just kills the enzymes that help you digest it and shit like that. So the lactase enzyme is what they say. So lactose intolerant people, most of them can drink raw milk because they haven't killed the shit in it that helps you digest it properly.
Yeah.
So a lot of people's way into raw milk is from that. I couldn't drink pasteurized milk. Like it just gave me skin problems and shit like that.
Yeah. There was, I think it was 2 years ago. And I was eating like, like I drank a lot of milk and I ate a lot of cereal and shit like that because I'm a fucking fat fuck. But, I'm lazy. I want a fucking bowl of cereal. I'm going to fucking smash it. Yeah. So I remember like, I was like, it was all during the pandemic bullshit. And I would eat it, every twice a day maybe. And like I started to break out, like I had like it looked like rosacea like on my fucking cheeks. It looked like Kris Kringle. And I was like, what the fuck? So I cut out like no more drinking milk. I don't know why the fuck I was drinking it or eating it because I get fucked up anyways. But I stopped drinking the milk, stopped eating the cereal like that, and it all went away. So that was one thing that I did notice that from drinking that milk. But I even notice now too, like with that lactate milk. You fuck with that at all?
No, I don't know about it really.
It's like the one without. They say it doesn't have lactose.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of ironic, right? Like it's a catch-22. It's like, well, is it?
It's like so you cook it and then take some shit out of it even more. So it's like, why don't you just go back to the original product that works fine?
Yeah. So like now I'm confused because I got like a gallon of that shit in my fridge right now. Someone's like,
Try it. Go to Sprouts and try it.
I'm going to. I'm gonna go fuck with some raw milk. It's cow milk though.
Yeah. Everybody's like, ask me like, okay. People watch me. They're like, okay, this is fucking disgusting. And then like 2 weeks later, they read all my captions and they're like, fuck, I want to try something like this.
Yeah.
Actually, so, there's like over 1,500 people probably at this point, maybe
Yeah.
2,000 have sent me videos of them drinking raw eggs and eating raw meat.
Dude, you posted on your story, and it's like, dude, this is fucking crazy.
It happens every single day.
This
There's
is insane.
Yeah, there's like 10, 20 people every single day doing that shit, and I don't tell them to do it. I'm like, I don't promote this diet.
Right.
I'm like, you can learn some information and do what's best for you. But yeah, they all do it, and it's just, I forgot where I was going with that, but whatever.
No, dude, that's insane because people are doing this, like endless stories of like, I say, oh, it's only one or two, and then I go back like an hour later, and you got like more. It's like 20 or 30 stories.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I just wake up in the morning, I go through the DMs, like there's like, the page gets a lot of fucking attention, kind of. I mean, it's shadow banned.
Yeah, it is. It is. Actually,
Yeah.
it is. It really is.
I was getting like 10,000 likes of posts.
Yeah.
And like it's just down. It's down. It's like 1/10 of the reach that it had before. But
Yeah.
I
That's
don't.
wild.
I don't really give a shit.
That's why it's one of your fans right here.
What up, bro?
There you go, my man. See, that's what's up. I like that.
Yeah.
That's tight. And I like your captions too, dude. Like your captions are. You've always come up with fucking great. You're like a word porn guy.
Yeah, so the captions, I never even planned on doing any shit like that. Like, the first few was just like what I was eating.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just evolved into like, now it's just like slightly insane, slightly conspiracy, slightly meme, and like actual nutrition info mixed in.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like it keeps people entertained enough to read like some boring fucking nutrition shit.
Well, you can find, even if you read like the first line and you're like, oh, what the fuck? And then you kind of scan it, because I did that, but like, oh, dude, this is a fucking long ass caption. It's literally like 3 inches long.
Yeah.
And you kind of scan it and be like, oh shit, what the fuck he's talking about? And then you go back and read it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I got
Yeah.
you. I got you.
Yeah, because there was a news article that came out the other day, and it said like, man eats raw meat for 150 days and he's on the brink of insanity or some shit.
Was that what they're talking about you?
Yeah, yeah. It was with a picture of me and shit. But they didn't ask me anything. They based the whole story off one comment from somebody that didn't even follow me.
Yeah.
And it was just like, they just tagged a friend and said, "Do you think this guy's insane?" So they based the whole article off random person tagging their friend as a joke.
Uh-huh.
But I think the attention's perfect. I think it's great.
Had to have been like CNN or something.
Yeah, it was like one of those like British fucking stupid ass ones. But I was like, if you actually read my captions, you could actually say that I'm insane.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
Well,
they're fine, but like
in
you could pull shit out and be like, oh, he's talking about reptilian humanoids controlling the world with raw milk and shit.
Right. But in the definition of insanity, I mean, they would be like, oh, okay, but that's how everybody else is too. I mean, we fucking eat the same shit every day. We cook food every day. So are we insane, or are you insane?
I mean, there's
who's right?
Yeah, there's literally groups of people that people visit in Africa and all these different places that don't have any health issues whatsoever.
That's true.
Like there's no such thing as obesity. There's no such thing as diabetes. They don't get cancer. There's people that are 110 years old dancing around a fire.
True.
Literally right now. So it's like, what is happening? Like, why are all of these diseases and mental health issues normal for us and not normal for other people? And like, there's books that you can read that are like, oh, it's because we're eating garbage.
Well, it's like it goes back to what I think, and I talk about this all the time to like my family. Is it was like, dude, what the fuck was up with the food triangle? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like they were telling you eat bread and milk and cheese and beef and like, but like all this shit is bullshit now. Especially all the stuff that you can find in the stores. Like you can't eat like a regular loaf of bread. That shit fucks me up.
Yeah.
You can't eat like butter.
Mm-hmm.
People think that margarine's butter.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're
vegetable oil.
Dude, come on, give me a break.
That shit's terrifying.
Yeah, it's exactly. I see people like, they sell in the big ass tubs for like $1.59. It's like, oh my god.
Same with like mayonnaise. It's like 90% of mayonnaise is soybean oil. It's like, what the hell is that?
Oh,
and then
yeah, that's true.
Try to figure out what those, they call them vegetable oils are, but it's just like, that's some of the most toxic shit out there. But the food pyramid, it's like 80% plants, So it's like they say we're going towards a plant-based future. It's like, bro, we ban.
Yeah.
Like the food pyramid is 80% plants, like. And
then I think like and I don't, forgive me my tin hat here, but like, being all plant-based, I mean, it's like that's kind of like a psyop, right? Like. Yeah, I mean, in all actuality,
Yeah,
right?
in real life, yeah, it is. It's I mean, it's only existed for like 100 years. It started from a religion where some religious lady woke up and said God told her not to eat anything with a face, and then but they use those things in religions and cults and stuff, and they take meat away from the people because then they're just like a little bit easier to control in a
because
cult
they're
or a
weak
religion.
and all they're thinking about is the food, and that's it. I get it. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's like you take things away that make people a little bit weaker, but yeah. So I mean, you read anything about the future, it's like cow farts are bad, so everybody has to stop eating beef. It's like they've done this like a million times, you know. Like if you go into history, it's always just like kings and queens like bathing in blood while the peasants are trying to eat enough rice to get through the day.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, I don't know. All the research that I've done, like animal products is the natural human diet.
Yeah.
You can live off of just meat.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You can eat whatever you want as well as that. But you get all the shit that you need from meat. And anybody that tries to take that away, it seems like kind of a tyrannical idea.
No, absolutely. And then too, like if you eat enough plants and like if you're eating like not the right plants, say like stuff that contains soy or like anything that's plant based that has like, from what I've read and what I've heard and what I've experienced through other people who've been fucking with soy diets and stuff like that, like they're not well, dude.
Yeah,
you know
soy's a fucked up plant for sure.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, you got big ass titties, you're fat. You know what I'm saying? These are guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one thing. Was like, dude,
it's true for sure. And soy's and everything. There's some people. It was like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I forget when it was, but there's people that had to sue like class action lawsuits against jails because like 90% of the jail diet was soy.
Wow.
They were just feeding those fuckers soy through the door. Like, here you go. Good luck with that.
Yeah, they don't want them to get yoked like back in the 80s.
Yeah, they try to break out of jail with those big titties.
Exactly. You ain't gonna fit through the fucking bars, bitch. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it's like,
I mean, some people, there's ways to do plant-based better than other ways, of course. Some vegans just eat like fast food and garbage, and they still get fat. And
bro, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, there's still no perfect way to do plant-based. The perfect way would be including a shitload of supplements, and like all of them are not really used by your body as well.
Yeah.
And like,
but they all come from meat.
Yeah, and
all
like
the supplements that they're gonna need, they come from meat.
Yeah, the better ones come from meat anyway, and it's like. The natural diet of an animal is never going to include pills that you have to buy from a corporation. You know,
True.
Every animal can get everything they need from shit that existed on the earth. Like, that's how everything is designed. I don't know who designed it. If we're just like food for aliens and shit like that, I don't care. But
could be.
Yeah, could be. But I mean, the way that it works is you can get all the shit you need from.
Yeah.
So I think supplements, pharmaceuticals, all that shit. It's like. It's a scam. I mean, some of them help people for a little bit, but like you're not fixing the problem. And like there's other cultures of people living that don't have doctors or police, and they're all healthy and older. And it's like you have to wonder, like something here is a scam.
Something's not right. So, I mean, we're definitely not being told the truth. That's for sure. With everything, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But you know, this is your new experiment, your project. Can I call it a project? Is it a project?
Yeah, it's a project.
Hopefully it can enlighten people to see, you know, what the fuck is going on with, you know, you're not gonna get sick.
Yeah. I think the good thing about it is that like it brings attention to everybody's like, holy shit, he's doing something that I was told you can't do.
Right.
And he's on day 100 and fucking what?
Yeah.
So like it just gets people questioning.
Yeah. What's the biggest pushback that you've gotten from like say like family, friends, news outlets, you know, how's that been?
It's honestly fine. Like my family's cool with it, and they're like, he's always done weird shit.
John is
yeah.
leave him alone.
My girlfriend's cool with it. My girlfriend's family's like, they think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
The news, they're always negative about all that shit because like Big Grill, they're funded by Big Grill, and. What else? The comments, at the beginning, every comment was just like, you're going to die of salmonella.
Yeah.
And now it's like 90% good and like 10% you're going to die of salmonella.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just answer them. I'm like, okay, then when?
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
If I'm going to die from doing this, then...
What'd it do?
Excuse this guy.
What up, y'all?
Yeah, he's over here smashing some raw steaks.
What podcast is this? What's going on?
This is Memes, Power, Respect. Check
Yeah,
it out,
it's
man.
It's his new
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
You eating raw steak?
Yeah, we're eating raw steak, talking about memes, just normal shit.
You know.
What's your favorite meme?
I don't know any off the top of my head. He runs a meme page.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Ghost Riders doing it, so I'll have to ask them.
No, like OG memes, like like advice dog,
I like the dog answering the phone.
Oh yeah, this is dog.
This is dog as fuck. Or the
Classic.
cat with the cheeseburger. Was that what it was? That was some
Cheeseburger
good like 2000s shit.
Yeah. So thanks, guys, for stopping by.
cat. Yeah.
You're the best.
Have a good one.
All right.
We love you.
What's up?
That's funny. These guys are like, what's up, bruh? Yeah,
It's Venice as fuck out here.
yeah, exactly. Which is fine. Which
Yeah.
is fine.
It's a great environment. One time I went live here, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, it was like when my page hit 100K maybe.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to drink 100 quail eggs in one chug for 100K. So I went live, and it took me like 20 minutes to open all the fucking
Oh,
eggs
shit.
because they're like these
They're
little
super
tiny
small, yeah.
eggs. And like people started showing up because I was on live.
Oh, fuck. That's
So
crazy.
this place there's some funny ass people here.
There is. Yo.
They're like, oh, we just made it. We want to see you chug the fucking quail eggs.
This is a spot, though. This is actually the hot spot right here. Like,
Yeah.
I told you, like, I found some dude, like, passed out, standing up at the
Yeah.
urinal. I was like, oh, wow, this is
There's,
wild.
there's always people doing crazy shit. The security's like, okay, you're fine.
The security's just as weird.
And
I mean, with all due respect, I
Yeah.
love all these fools, but it's just it's a little different from what
yeah.
I
It took me till
normal.
day like 160 for like now 2 employees have come and said what up.
Oh, really?
I thought they just didn't know me because I just go in, I buy my shit, and I
Yeah.
buy it at the self-checkout.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, maybe nobody just
Yeah.
noticed. But
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, a bunch of us follow you.
Oh, word. That's
we just
tight.
wanted to say what up.
I love it, dude. That's awesome. So let's talk about something that I've always wondered too. Besides like the meat stuff, like how did you end up in this space in the fucking meme realm? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's. Go ahead. Tell me what your origin is and like where you came from, what started, and fucking,
So basically, I was just like a conspiracy dude. I was like, fuck the internet,
Yeah.
fuck having a cell phone.
Yeah.
Alex Jones. I'll just listen to Alex
Yeah,
Jones
all
on my
day,
fucking
every day?
iPod. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like 25,
Yeah.
and somebody, I forget. I traded somebody weed for like an iPod Touch or some shit like
Yeah.
that, and I got an iPod Touch, and that's like I started getting addicted to having that, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll get an iPhone 4.
Yeah.
So I got an iPhone 4. That was like 2014. So I was 25.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to make a Facebook, a Twitter, all that shit.
Yeah.
And I just started posting dumb shit. Like,
Yeah.
as a fully grown man, just posting stupid shit all the fucking time. And it just started, people just started liking it.
Yeah.
Like, just like, dumb jokes. And I saw people making memes all the time. So I like figured out how to edit them a little bit
Yeah.
to make them stupider.
Right.
And
Which you still do, which
yeah,
is amazing.
Exactly. And so eventually I had like 5,000 friends. You can have 5,000 friends. It was just random
Oh, yeah,
people
yeah,
from
yeah.
like random like artists and stupid ass people like that. And Sonny was one of them. And
Yeah.
Sonny was like,
Sunny
I-
side up.
Sunny Side Up. He was like, I want to take some of your memes and put them on my Instagram. So like you should make an Instagram and I can tag you.
Yeah.
So that's when I made Cabbage Cat on
Ah.
Instagram. And Sonny tagged me a few times. He had 80K.
At that time, that was.
On Sunny Side Up, and I was like, 80K, this motherfucker must be rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's like, I have 100 pages with 80K that I just abandoned, and I never made $1 off it. I just didn't get how it worked, but
Yeah.
yeah. So he put me on, and I just kept making memes for that.
Yeah.
And then after a few months of that was like when like me, you, Lee, Shithead Steve,
Yeah.
just like the whole crew started making group chats together, and we just shared each other all the time and kind of grew up together on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, dude. So that's how it started, huh?
Yeah,
Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, it started on Facebook, just shit posting on Facebook,
Yeah.
and Sonny telling me to make an Instagram.
So he found you on Facebook.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, because
wow.
he was like scanning Facebook for memes.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. And that group chat was something else. I mean, there was. It was a weird time.
Some of those people are rich as fuck now. Some of them are just still chilling, doing
True.
nothing.
Yeah, that's true. See,
Yeah.
and that's the whole thing. Like, for me, introverted as fuck as I am,
Yeah.
I've always just kind of stayed to my own and like not really kissed anybody's balls or want to be doing what the next guy's doing, because it's, I mean, and well, fuck it, here we are doing a podcast, but right, it's either a podcast or therapy, so here I am. But I kind of stayed in my own lane. I kind of went with the program, but was like, like, do I really want to suck everybody's dick for this shit? Like, I mean, it's cool, but and then I see the people who actually were sucking dick. I mean, they're quote unquote successful in Instagram worlds and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it's two different skills. Like, you can be funny and good at getting followers, or you can be good at making money.
Yeah.
Or you can be good at both. Like, I'm not good at making money whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, I like never made a LLC in my life, Like, I'm just like, I don't give a shit.
It'd be like, hey, do you got? Can you send me PayPal?
Yeah, it's like, I know. It's just under my name. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I have 800K on Cabbage Cat and it makes $0 a month.
See, that's crazy. That's something that people don't understand.
Yeah, because some people could probably make 100K a month off some shit like that. I just
absolutely.
not creative in the scamming way or making money way.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken me now I make money from my stuff, but it's not copious amounts. I mean, it was for a little while. There was like a few contracts that I've gotten that were like super huge. Like, it was like, fuck, you gonna give me this? You're gonna give me this for this? Are you sure?
Yeah, I've definitely had a few good ones, and I make money full time. Earlier, when I first left Boston, it was because I started making money full time on memes.
Yeah.
But it was like $2K a month.
Yeah.
Type of shit. And it was just like ghostwriting weed memes or
Right.
like running dog pages for people.
Uh-huh.
So I just did that shit, and I was like, $2K a month, that's fine. I'm gonna live out of this fucking Prius and just go drive around the country.
Which was funny as fuck. I mean, with all due respect, of course.
Yeah,
and then,
it's funny as fuck.
You were was that when you had the little vlog podcast thing going in your car?
Yeah, it was
too?
like, I called it Into the Mild, but I did it for like a month or two, and then the whole road trip was just kind of posted on Facebook, like in meme form.
Yeah, which is, dude, it's fucking brilliant. And then you also had the kombucha one. Remember that one? That one was funny as fuck too. That one was fucking
That was
amazing.
Drinking, memers drinking kombucha in a Prius or some shit like that. I had like 20 episodes.
Which was great. And you went around, like, where were you going? Like, where did you start?
I started in Boston, and I went to like 35 states or so.
Oh, fuck. Damn. And
I stayed with like 200 people from the internet.
Really?
Just random. I would show up at like a new house every couple days, somebody I never met in my life.
Holy shit.
And they'd be like, hey, what's up? Here's my town. Let's go. I want to show you this place. And we'll just chill and talk about random shit.
So was it like people that were making memes, or was it just people that were like,
it was both.
Following you?
Like, if it was people that were making memes like that I already knew online, then I would stay with them for longer.
Yeah.
So like I stayed with Middle Class Fancy for like a week. I stayed with Grape Juice Boys for like 3 weeks.
Oh, nice.
And or whatever, but yeah, the meme page people that I was tight with, I stayed with them as like a home base, and then I would just go meet random like fan type shit, like
that's tight.
Random Facebook friends that we just followed each other for hella long. It's like, I know everything about you for no reason at all.
Right? And that's kind of like how we are too. Like,
yeah, exactly.
We follow like every page.
I'm still meeting new people from the internet as a grown man right now.
Exactly, bro. And that's what I mean. Like, we follow every page that we fucking have created.
Yeah.
We have personal ones. We got fucking ones that are about, toes and like all kinds of shit. We're like, we know everything like intimate about you except, we have never touched in the flesh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is weird because I'm still meet people like in other states too. When I was just in Tennessee, I've met people there that I've never seen in my life, but they follow me, and it's kind of surreal, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's
it keeps life interesting.
That's for sure, because you never know who the fuck who's who.
Yeah.
Like we're at Universal all the time. People are there all the time, and people follow him, and then they subsequently follow me. It's like it's just a fucking.
It makes life kind of fun. I'm sure. Like overall, sometimes I'm like, social media is probably terrible for our mental health. It's probably ruining all of society completely.
Right. Yeah.
But then it's like so fun because you can do all this crazy shit as well.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, that's.
So it's a give or take.
Well, that's why I'm here. It's like social media has allowed me, all these things for me just to be here at this moment. I don't have a fucking 9 to 5. I don't go to the office. I've been given, opportunities that would have never been handed to me before, you
Mhm.
know, and all kinds of responsibility for this, and this. Is like, dude, this is amazing for me.
Yeah, it's sick as fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of something that I wanted to do without having to go the direct route. So this is like,
yeah. Without shit posting online, I definitely would have just been like doing carpentry forever, and like my back would have hurt, and
Yeah.
I would have never found out why, and I would have just been like taking painkillers and shit.
yeah, you would have
You know,
been
it's
on
like I would have never found out about like fucking weird people on YouTube eating raw meat
exactly.
without all of this shit.
Exactly right. And it's like, you know, I'm very thankful for this. I'm thankful for you know, the people I get to meet, the experience I've had online, good and bad, because we can get into a whole nother fucking 3 hours about the good and bad of being on Instagram or social media.
For sure.
But I do have another question for you though.
Yeah, what's up?
What's the one conspiracy theory that fucking still pulls that ass hair of yours?
Honestly, I'd say everything. I'm still extremely conspiracy minded. I just think I would say like money. Money is probably the biggest scam of all time.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think it's like somebody owns a casino. We're all fighting for the casino money. Like even like Bill Gates and Elon Musk and shit.
Right.
But there's still owners of the casino, like the central banks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like there's people that just like wake up and decide how much money is worth for no reason.
That's true.
You know, so like people are printing it out for free and shit. So that just means that there's a class of people above the system of money, which, like, so everybody's excuse is like, oh, well, the food's only unhealthy because companies are trying to profit. It's like,
Yeah.
well, everything's not about profit if there's a class of people above money. So that's
Right.
probably my number one conspiracy.
That's the main one.
That's a hard one to explain.
That's a huge one, and that's one that people are like, what? What are you talking
nobody
about?
nobody knows about that.
They're like, bro, bread is fucking $2. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't understand. Like, you know,
Yeah.
your bank is fucking you.
It's like, why is red meat going up so high, but everything else is staying the same?
Mine is the moon landing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's crazy, dude.
You think it's fake as fuck?
Fake as fuck.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably made up.
Yeah. You know, about the whole radiation belt and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
You know, you need a spaceship that's like
There was
weighs
a
like
cool
800 tons to go through it.
Yeah,
And like,
there was a cool movie called, like, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the
that's
Moon
the one
or
I'm talking
something.
about.
Oh,
Exactly.
shit,
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That shit is crazy.
That shit
dude.
was good as fuck. Like, the music of that,
Yeah.
like, the atmosphere of that movie.
Right.
I was like,
That's
I'm down.
that's the one I fuck with heavy. It's like, dude, what the fuck? And then,
I gotta watch it again. I saw that, like, it was, like, 10 years ago.
yeah, it's like NASA for me is like, okay, 'cause I'll tell you why. So from growing up, all I ever wanted to do was be a fucking astronaut.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just wanted to go. I was intrigued with space. I wanted to fucking watch shooting stars. I would lay in my ghetto ass backyard in the fucking dirt, looking at the stars, what I could see through the city lights and bullshit like that. You know, would like beg my dad to be like, hey, let's go for a drive. I want to see the moon. And then come to find out, like years later, I was like, dude, what the fuck? It's like, I was lied to, man. You know, and all the shit that they teach you in school is like, you know, I don't know. Every NASA aspect is like this total BS. For
Yeah,
me.
what do they call it? Like Project Paperclip. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's when they hired all the Nazi scientists
Yeah.
into NASA.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
It's just like Nazi Germany too, but pretending to go to space.
yeah, exactly. Tied in with Walt Disney. But yeah, man. So that's my thing. But fuck, man.
Yeah, like the child trafficking shit. That's pretty heavy.
That one's that one's crazy too.
That seems to be going on everywhere. I don't know. It seems like, or another one that I like is, so like, you know how like royalty has always like drank blood and like eaten like organs and
Right. Yeah.
like Aztecs did it and like all the rich like British people did it and shit like that.
Right.
Well, there's like books and then it only goes up to like 1850 and they're like, yep, we just all stopped. But it's like, what if the blood donations and organ donations that we are all doing is just feeding them? So that's my newest favorite one.
I mean, yeah, coming from Raw Meat Experiment.
Yeah, maybe it's just food.
It's
It could just be food.
Yeah, but that one is crazy too. See, there's all kinds of side shits like that people will never think about.
Yeah.
What's another one?
Well, 9/11's an easy
Oh,
one.
dude, 9/11. Yeah.
Shit's strange as hell.
Yep. That one is, man, that one's got so many facets. But it's, you know what? It's kind of easy to break down.
Yeah.
But you can't digest it all at once. You have to break.
Some people like base their whole life on it, and it's like you're never gonna actually find
Yeah.
out anything. You know, like it's. But the planes didn't exist. It's like, does it matter? Like, it doesn't matter exactly
Yeah.
how it went down. You know, you just know that like it went down for a reason.
Yeah, there's too many questions about that. Too many ifs
Yeah.
and whys.
So I think So now I'm into the whole food shit. So I think like the biggest conspiracy now is pushing veganism and taking away the natural diet of
right.
humanity.
And why do you think that is? Do you think it's like to make people?
I think it's just like slightly like a control thing, make you a little bit weaker. Like, I don't know, like even in India,
Yeah.
they tell them they're like the cows are gods and you're not allowed to eat beef.
Right.
And they're also like the shortest people in the world. They're like 5 feet tall. You know, it's not all like that. And a
Right.
lot of them eat meat too. But I think religions and all of these things, they probably do it for a reason. They're definitely not promoting meat in any way.
That's true. I've never heard anybody promote meat. I mean, you used to
Yeah.
see those commercials all the time, like beef,
Yeah.
pork, the
Got milk.
got milk. Fuck, what happened to those? They're all gone.
Yeah.
Like-
Nobody's promoting those foods, but like even if you go on Google and type in like what's the best source of iron,
Yeah.
they give you like 20 plants when like
That's
it's
wild.
literally 10 times higher in
That's wild. In one piece of beef.
in meats. Yeah. So it's like
Now-
there's a whole effort going towards plant-based in the future. And
Yeah.
I don't know, they might even do it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well,
They just put the prices so high that you can't get it anymore or something.
That's true. I mean, it's already happening, dude.
Yeah, it's happening.
Like I go to the stores, it's like, dude, come on. This is like, this $3 higher than it was last year. This is
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
Especially since COVID, they printed out like $80 billion, like, or not
Yeah.
even 80,
Yeah.
80 billion. I say that to exaggerate, but it was like actually like 80 trillion.
trillion. Right, exactly.
Yeah, so like our money's just worth less and the food prices are going up. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the thing is like everything man-made is a scam. All of this shit's kind of a scam.
Right.
So it's like all that really exists is people, nature, your natural diet of mostly meat, and the people that you know, like your family and friends.
Right.
And like like pure happiness existed for all of humanity without any of these things that were invented after.
True.
So like if you're trying to find happiness in drug addictions or buying a new car or like
Or
Supreme
podcasts.
hoodies and shit, yeah, podcasts, Instagram, raw meat pages. But if you're trying to find happiness in those things, like you can't, and it makes it like pretty freeing because happiness is actually easier. Like it just comes from being healthy and having family and friends and
Yeah. But
going
now
outside and shit.
it's so hard to unplug now, dude. Like,
Yeah, we're addicted as fuck. I'm
Yeah.
addicted as fuck.
yeah, I've been addicted.
But
dude.
I mean, yeah, after you make 100 meme pages, like you can't say you're not addicted.
That's
as fuck.
true. That's true. Man, it's this shit is wild, dude. But I commend you for sticking to it this long. Like for
Yeah.
me, like any other project that I take on, but like I'm like 10 weeks in, I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like my first project was like the road trip.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna do this for a year.
Yeah.
And I did it for almost a year. Not really. I kind of cut it short.
Yeah.
But this one I'm gonna do for a year. This is project number 2.
Yeah. This
Like
is this
one-
is a big one, dude.
Yeah, like project 1 was like a meme sponsored road trip where I went across the country staying at meme pages' houses from
Right.
the internet. Like that's kind of interesting. And then project 2 is eating raw meat every day and sharing it online. Like I have no idea what project 3 is going to be, but
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I said, what do you think was going to be the next one? I mean,
there's like I had no fucking idea I would ever get into this
Yeah.
for my entire life up until like a year ago.
yeah.
So I don't think there's any way to know. It's just like I just start thinking about something. Like I had this idea in my head for like months
Yeah.
before I even thought I was going to do it. I was like, I texted Lee too.
Yeah.
Lee was like middle class fancy.
Yeah.
He was like the first person I texted. I was like, I have this vision in my head of a YouTube video that says like eating raw meat in front of Whole Foods every day until I die from bacteria, day number 455. I was like, imagine if someone was just doing this for all of these days in a row. Like that's the funniest shit I can think of.
And what did he say?
He was like, that's such a good idea, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he supported it, and then I just went months without doing it, and
Yeah.
then like I texted him again. I was like, bro, I
Yeah.
might actually do it.
Right.
But I just didn't really want to do it because I was like, people are gonna, I don't know, like my family, and I have to just explain it to so many people if I do it publicly.
Can you?
Yeah, we're eating it raw.
Yeah, he's eating that shit raw, dog.
No, we ain't gonna cook that.
No. That's
Why?
what Big Grill wants you to do.
Yeah, you think it's gross?
No, I don't think it's good. It's just very. I've never.
There we go.
This is like a diet, girl.
Yeah, I eat raw meat every day. Like 80% of the food I eat is raw meat.
How long have you been doing this for?
6 months now.
He's doing his own podcast over there.
6 months? Nah, bro, I was in there and
Yeah.
I was like, hell no. I walked past, I was like, nah, I know I'm tripping. I walked past again and I'm like, nah, he's eating that shit.
Hey, he's eating it. He's been eating it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, and I also just want to see what happens. So that's it. So now he's doing a podcast interviewing me about eating raw meat for 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but I've been a vegan for 8 years.
Oh, there
Oh,
we go.
shit.
Here we go.
So, I'm here to find truth. Like, I'm not a
Yeah, yeah.
judgmental, I'm not a biased person.
Yo, check out my page. It's called RawMeatExperiment on Instagram.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna follow up, bro.
There we go.
You can DM me, ask me questions and shit. We can talk.
I like that. Hell yeah. Very educational, by the way. There you go.
Yeah, let's put it in here.
That shit's so interesting. Because my ancestors, bro, my Cherokee and
Yeah.
their ancestors, they ate raw
Well, that's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're saying.
Yeah.
Exactly what we're saying.
Raw meat experiment.
Like, I'm all about the reality of what it is to live in the natural world.
That's me,
And
bro.
I don't want to be subservient to a diet that's making me reliant upon the government.
There we
Oh,
go.
shit.
100%.
So you're with us. You gotta listen to this podcast when it comes out. I'll post it on that page.
No doubt.
All right, bro.
All right, big dog.
Good to meet you, bro.
There we go. We got another disciple.
We're out here converting vegans, bro.
That's true. You just did. You're fucking vegan. That's great. I love it, dude. Oh, my God. But, yeah, John, thanks for doing this, dude.
For sure. I'm so glad to be your first podcast on this new channel.
You're my first guest. This is gonna be great. I've got some cool guests lined up too. Some other memers and
Nice.
some celebs and stuff like that fuck with memes and shit like that.
Nice. Yeah. All the meme people coming from your page are gonna be like, okay, the first one's about what?
Yeah, this is gonna be great because everybody knows
You're just
you too.
forcing them into a fucking nutrition lesson, though.
Dude, this is big. This is
Yeah.
huge. This is huge. This is something that Big Grill doesn't want anybody to hear.
Exactly.
So,
They're gonna push you off of Spotify soon.
I'm gonna be banned. I'm gonna be shadow banned. That's funny, man. So tell everybody where we can find you, what you're doing.
Yeah. So it's just at RawMeatExperiment on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
It's a little shadow banned, so you got to type in the whole fucking thing now.
Yeah.
And other than that, I'm posting some YouTube videos now. That's it, though.
Okay.
Just chilling. Just the Instagram is where I put all my energy into.
I like that, man. Well, this has been fun, man. It's been crazy. We're doing it outside of Whole Foods right here in
Yeah,
Venice.
so many people come say shit.
Yeah, and you were saying that too. Like, dude, it gets busy around like noon and shit
yeah.
like that. So like, it is picking up, and we did it at a good time. So
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate it, dude. Good to finally meet you.
You too, bro.
I'm gonna have to come back out and do a follow up.
Yeah. Let's do episode 2.
That's what's up. Maybe I'll partake.
All right. Yeah, we'll get you on it next time.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man. So thanks everybody for checking in. Thanks for following John and Raw Meat Experiment. Thanks to all the sponsors: Celsius, Food Max Pro. We got Fernandez Pizza. We've got Esterman. We've got XL Towing, and we've got Lead Devil USA. Dude, it got a bunch of badass sponsors.
Fuck yeah, that's sick.
So
we even got some new ones out here.
dude, we got Liquid Death.
People are just giving us shit.
I love it. That's
crazy.
great. But we'll catch you next episode. John will be back, man. Thanks, bro. Good to see you. Love you, dog.
You too. Love you, bro.
That's what's up. So we're out.
Good job, bro.
That's what's up.
That was fun. I gotta clean this shit up. The only thing I'm worried about is I'm working on some job right